just checking the zoom. Okay, the zoom is working. Hello, my dear friends. Today, let me show you something very special, which has never been on the European soil, the model which we are going to unpack. The table is there, but this is how to unwind it from the last picture to the first picture. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, this is what we are going to see inside today, my dear friends. The package has arrived, as you see it here, Nippon, directly from Japan Post. The package has come from my friend Georgi Kukita, and I would like to present it to you. You know, this is very interesting what is going to be inside. Let us follow it live today. Let me unpack it first to see it in real for the first time here in my country. Okay, but first let me just unpack it and let us have a look what's inside in reality. Okay, this is a very good package. I will be checking the camera from time to time so that nothing goes wrong. So sorry guys, so now it is better. Okay, so well packed, so profound packed. Okay, I don't know where to start. Really, it is so well packed. I'm just a little bit nervous to unpack it at all. But anyway, it should be done. It should be done, my friends. The moment is here. First of all, those are the documents, the papers. So we have it here. All right, to make a long story short, put aside the documents. But I will keep the stamp from Japan anyway. Oh, sorry for that. I'd rather put it inside to keep it there. Okay, anyway, where is the beginning? Where is the beginning? Sorry guys, takes a little time. I even don't know where to begin. Possibly here. Okay, let's make this operation with my knife. This is like operation table. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous, like a doctor making the operation. I think I have hit the correct corner, and I have hit the correct, yes, side. Okay, just to check if you see it well. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is correct side. Okay, this is the first movement. Oh, I don't know if the angle is so good here. I think so. Okay, the second move is here. So now we have it here. All right, let me check the zoom first. Okay, the zoom is working well. It is very important, my dear friends, that the zoom is the focus of my camera is working, so that you know and you see every detail in this exciting unpacking of today. First time in history. So, oh, okay. Second step. Third step. Oh yes. Fourth step. Okay. Coming out. what we see here, my dear friends. Oh my God, this is how to make a plane. Okay, this is the real surprise, because this picture shows you exactly how to make a plane, an airplane. And this is here in my house, in my collection as well, as a special gift from Mr. Georgi Kukita. Thank you so much. Arigato gozaimasu. All right, I will keep it in the perfect place. But first, let us go on unpacking it. 1 second, yes, the camera is running. Oh, really, I'm really so excited to have it here. Just look at that. Look at the way it has been packed. I have never seen such good packing in my life, and believe it or not, my friend Mr. Georgi has packed and sent his first piece of Japanese great production to me, and overseas to Europe at all. Okay, let me take the package away and unpack this wonderful piece of history coming into the light right now. Oh, what a wonderful piece of history. Okay, yes, this is the model as you saw it arrived to us from Japan. So we don't have any dust on it at all now. Okay, this is absolutely a fantastic model, U4S25. Okay, this is soft inject. And my dear friends, at last I have the model with a sausage dog on it. Who knows? Why on earth do they put sausage dog in them? All models what I possess, no sausage dog on it. No dog. I don't know what that means. Anyway, my dear friends, before we start the review of this wonderful piece, let me find a good position for my camera, and I will tell you something very interesting, what I know about this. Okay, those are just the models which were produced in Japan many years ago in the last century, you know. And just to tell you the truth, this model has its origin possibly from the model M7700. You know, this is possible history, and we can follow this history now. So I will put the boom boxes, which I don't find relevant at this very moment today, under the table, and I will put also this model. Okay, I will put this model aside. Yes. Sorry, under the table, it was not correct. To put it aside, you know. And what is relevant today, my dear friends, great, are these models. 1, 2, 3, 4, and ta-da, 5. So we've got here this tremendous history, which was written in the last century, this history of the design of the Sanyo. You know, the great designer, part of a great designer team in Japan, has sent me for the first time, because this model has never been presented in Europe at all and has never been exported to Europe. You know, but I was a lucky guy, a lucky one to get this model in my house together with my humble collection. You know, this is the model from the private collection of Mr. Georgi Kukita. And this is a plane which is in my house now, so I'm so excited. I could really cry. Yeah. Okay, anyway, the first model which was created as a designer was this model, you know. This is the M model, M9921 LU. You know it possibly as a model as M41000K. This model was first designed by Georgi Kukita when he was 20 years old. Absolutely fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And then you see then his creation in the 80s. About that we can talk for hours. So this is the Sanyo. Yeah, it is written here, the Sanyo, you know, U4 series. U4 series were so much popular in the 80s, especially in Japan, you know, so that they started to produce more and more of them. This is the first model which was designed as a stereo, you know, and what I can tell, something very interesting about that, that the mini slim, this is the mini slim series, yes, was known here as a U4 series, as I told you already, yeah, and after that, you know, there were different models, which I would love also to describe a little bit now, you know, and those models were designed in a different way, and then we have this model here as well, you know. This model, what is very interesting about that is very interesting that it was the last single tape boombox, the last one, you know, in the designer history. After that model, the models with double tapes started to be produced, and they were very popular, became in Japan. Sorry for that I'm just playing with my camera again. So this is a very interesting fact about that. Yes, what I can tell you also, Mr. Georgi Kukita, he wanted just to make this mini slim boombox with one tape as much attractive as possible. Yes, he was given by his bosses the task to make out of it a very nice and effective looking piece of electronic history by little means. That means as little on top, you know, to invest as little as possible, but to make it look as good as possible. Yeah. So now we have it here. We have it here. For example, the tuning knob is different as with those different ones. You know, this is different. But okay, it looks like okay, very smooth and very good. You know, I see it here you know, with red lines here as all over, as the lines here as well, you know, and red accent also here, 1, 2, you know, here, the volume and the tone, you know, and you have also the red lines here. So it attracts, really attracts our attention. Later on, they have different kind of tuning knob. Yeah, but this is already successors of this one. Yeah, okay. Yes, there were some interesting development in the history of the boomboxes. This boombox, this is a Sanyo. In this case, this is the Fisher, but it is a Sanyo MR U4S25, which looks like Sanyo here. You know, those two, yes, were not designed by Mr. Georgi Kukita. Anyway, this one is the first model, double tape, and the following models, you know, not that, but this one. Okay, let us enumerate. Let us once again look them through. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 models and 5. The first one, which was also designed by Mr. Kukita. It was done, I think, professionally, you know. What I wanted to compare here and to draw your attention, the red lines, you know, it is really, you look at red here, also red here, red on the, you know, the play, and the red on the record. Okay, but red here and red dots here. In general, this is a red one. That is why we have so much red here, and the line here, red, is thick. Let's look at that. TV sound. Look at that. Looks nice. This is going to be changed with the course of time, you know. This is how the radio is going to be operated. You know, we could try its operation. Okay, later on, this one, this is the double deck. The first double deck in Sanyo's history was designed by Mr. Georgi Kukita, and this is, of course, his very, very interesting and very, very breathtaking model of Sanyo, you know, which I personally call it as Queen of the Night, you know. This Queen of the Night has got, later on they started to produce this tweeter, but this, the best tweeter and the woofer I have ever seen. Do you know why? Do you know why circle is better than the square one? Because this is the sun and this is our earth, you know, circling around the sun, and this makes you such a good feeling that you are in the middle of the universe with such beautiful pieces of art everywhere. Okay, some more facts which are quite interesting here are that those buttons have been changed for the double tape, you know. Those buttons remain the same, but they were wrapped in chrome. Those ones are single plastic, not chromed. You know, the black color here, you know, together with the red, make a good contrast, you know. Anyway, those buttons went here in this form as they were, but in chrome. This has been changed, and this is the crown of this queen, is a different one, and this crown of this young little princess, which they call in Japan Bishojo. Yes, lovely young girl. Yeah, possibly you will like it. A queen and the young girl together. Okay, looks very nice. Anyway, interesting thing about the history in the past. This is the traditional model which was in every room of teenagers in the 80s, M770K. It's just MR U4S25 in Japan, and the 70K in the rest of the world for export has got